Hello math learners! In this video, we will discuss about adding and subtracting radical expression. In adding and subtracting radical expression, we will follow the given property. It is distributive property. We have two examples here. Okay, a nth root of x plus b nth root of x is equal to a plus b times nth root of x. As to what you can see, both terms have nth root of x. What happened here is that nth root of x was factored out. Kapag ifa-factored out natin yung nth root of x, it will be quantity plus b times nth root of x. The next, we have a nth root of x minus b nth root of x equals a minus b nth root of x. What happened here is that, yung nth root of x was factored out kasi both terms have nth root of x. Then it became a minus b times nth root of x. Okay, we will use this property to add or subtract radical expression. Let's proceed to problem number 1. Adding and subtracting radical expression. What is the simplified form of each expression? We will start in A. It is 3 square root of 5x minus 2 square root of 5x. Always remember that we can only apply the distributive property if they are like radicals. Okay, ano ba yung mga like radicals? Pag sinabing like radicals, the same lang yung radical expression nila. Okay, for example, 3 square root of 5x minus 2 square root of 5x. They both have the square root of 5x. So, they are like radicals. So, ang gagawin lang natin dito, we will subtract 2 from 3. It will be quantity 3 plus 2, 3 minus 2 rather, times square root of 5x. 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. Then, copy square root of 5x. Since 1 siya, hindi na natin kailangan ilagay pa yung 1. It will be square root of 5x. Let's proceed to letter B. 6x squared, square root of 7 plus 4x square root of 5. Okay, always remember that we can only apply the distributive property if like radicals yung i-add or isa-subtract natin. Since yung isa is square root of 7, ang isa is square root of 5, it means they are not like radicals. So, we cannot add 6x squared square root of 7 plus 4x square root of 5. The answer here is can't be. So, ito na yung simplest form niya. Okay, hindi na siya ma-add. The next, we have letter C, 12 cube root of 7xy minus 8 fifth root of 7xy. As to what you can see, yung isa cube root at yung isa fifth root. So, hindi sila like radicals. Dapat magkapareho yung index at magkapareho din yung radicand. Dito, kapareho yung radicand but different index. So, hindi pa rin sila mako-considered as like radicals. So, the same sa letter B. Okay, we cannot subtract 8 fifth root of 7xy from 12 cube root of 7xy. So, ito na yung simplest form niya. The next, let's proceed to the next examples. Okay, here, what is the simplified form of each expression? Okay, dito, sa letter A, it is 7 cube root of 5 minus 4 square root of 5. Okay, take note that we can only apply the distributive property in adding and subtracting radicals if they are like radicals. Okay, cube root itong isa at yung isa square root. So, hindi sila like radicals. So, the simplified form of 7 cube root of 5 minus 4 cube root of 5 is the same pa rin. kasi hindi na talaga siya masisimplify. Okay, ganyan lang siya. The next, let's proceed to letter B. It is 3x square root of xy plus 4x square root of xy. Okay, it seems that they are like radicals because they both have the square root of xy. So we can apply the distributive property. Okay, we can add 3x plus 4x then times square root of xy. 3x plus 4x is equal to 7x times square root of xy, it will be 7x square root of xy. So, ito na yung simplified form niya. The next, let's proceed to letter C. 17 fifth root of 3x squared minus 15 fifth root of 3x squared. Okay, they are like radicals kasi magkapareho yung radical expression ng bawat term, which is fifth root of 3x squared. Kapag like radicals, we can apply the distributive property. Okay, 17 minus 5, 15 rather, times fifth root of 3x squared. 17 minus 15 is 2, times fifth root of 3x squared, it will be 2 fifth root of 3x squared. So, ito na yung simplified form niya. Let's proceed to the next example. What is the simplest form of the expression square root of 12 plus square root of 75 minus square root of 3? Okay, masisimplify ba natin ang ganitong klaseng expression? Okay, the answer is yes. Ang una lang natin gagawin is simplify natin ng bawat term ng expression. Let's start simplifying 12 followed by 75. Okay, let's start simplifying square root of 12. Okay, dito maghahanap lang tayo ng factor ng 12 na merong square root. Okay, what do you think is the factor of 12 na merong square root? Okay, it is 4. So we can express the square root of 12 as 4 times 3 because 4 times 3 is equal to 12. Then here, what is the square root of 75 or what is the factor of 75 na merong square root? Okay, ano sa tingin nyo ang factor ng 75 na merong square root? It is 25. So we can express 75 as 25 times 3 because 25 times 3 is equal to 75. The next is the square root of 3. The square root of 3, okay, can no longer be simplified. So as is lang yan siya. Okay, the square root of 4 is 2, so we can make it 2 square root of 3. Then here, 25 times 3, the square root of 25 is 5, so we can make it 5 square root of 3. Then copy square root of 3. Kasi what you can see, naging like radicals na sila. Okay, so pwede na nating ma-add or ma-subtract sila. So dito, we'll add 2 and 5, then subtract 1. It will be quantity 2 plus 5 minus 1, then copy square root of 3. 2 plus 5 minus 1 times square root of 3. 2 plus 5 is equal to 7 minus 1, 6. So it will be 6 square root of 3. Let's proceed to the next example. What is the simplest form of the expression cube root of 250 plus cube root of 54 minus cube root of 16? To simplify this kind of expression, kailangan muna natin silang i-simplify by term. I-simplify natin yung cube root of 250, cube root of 54, and cube root of 16. Okay, dito sa cube root of 250, maghahanap tayo ng factor ng 250 na mayroong cube root. It is 125. So we will express 250 as 125 times 2 because 125 times 2 is equal to 250. Then dito sa cube root ng 54, maghahanap din tayo ng factor ng 54 na mayroong cube root. It is 27. So we will express 54 as 27 times 2 because 27 times 2 is 54. Then dito naman tayo sa cube root ng 16. Maghahanap tayo ng factor ng 16 na merong cube root. It is 8. So we will express 16 as 8 times 2. Okay, let's do simplification. Okay, merong cube root yung 125. It is 5. So we will extract the cube root of 125. It is 5. Then cube root of 2. Kasi walang cube root ang 2. Then plus. Extract the cube root of 27. It is 3. And then write cube root of 2. Then extract the cube root of 8. It will be minus 2. Then cube root of 2. As to what you can see, naging like radical sila lahat. Because meron silang common radical expression which is cube root of 2. So we can now apply the distributive property. We can add 5 and 3. Then subtract 2 times cube root of 2. 5 plus 3 is 8 minus 2, 6. Times cube root of 2, it is 6 cube root of 2. So this will be the answer.